Hello everyone, my name is Suraj Patil. Today we are going to see how a business owner or a team leader can analyze their telecaller's performance through dashboard and reports, which will give them the insights of the operation and will also help in optimizing the team's performance. So in Samvad Telecaller application, we have made analysis very easy for the team leaders and business owners. So our agenda would be how you can monitor the success through dashboard. What are the key metrics that could be used to measure the team's performance? How you can measure a team's performance and an individual performance? And gathering all this information, what are the action points and improvement points that you can use for your telecallers? So through dashboard, you can have a bird's eye view of the entire operation process. You can get daily and periodic analysis. User-wise, product-wise or source-wise, you can get the analysis of which product or which user or which source is giving you a best performance in your organization. What are the key metrics that you can use for analyzing the team? Call volume, the daily call volume, yesterday how many calls were received, monthly or last month how many calls were received. Based on those calls, what is the average call duration? What is the conversion rate of that call duration? You can measure that. Individual performance analysis, like a particular individual is spending average time on the call. Then what is the conversion rate of that individual in this month, last month, or last 7 days? You can measure that. And after gathering all these items, what are the actionable points as a business owner or as a team leader that you can take? You can measure that. Like which product is in the demand in the market based on the above parameters. Also, which lead source is giving you genuine leads which are converted since last 7 days or last 10 days. Also, gathering all the above parameters, you can plan for training and also improvement programs in your organization. So let's have a quick demo of how you can measure your telecaller's performance for the success. So let's get started. So once you log into your dashboard as a team leader or as a boss, you will get a bird's eye view of the entire team. तो यहाँ पे जैसे मुझे दिख रहा है कि मेरे pending follow-ups 5 है. There are 1 follow-up which is for today. There are 24 prospects which are in open state or 2 calls are in process. Okay. So open will give you the analysis of how many data or how many records that are in open state in your CRM. Periodic will work on the created date. Like अगर आपको देखना है कि मेरे last month या फिर this month मेरे कितने prospects create हुए थे. So I'll apply the filter as this month and I'll click on save. So यहाँ पे 34 prospects were created in this month, like till today. Okay. And if I want to get the analysis of this month, कितने prospects close हुए थे, like how many prospects were interested and how many prospects were not interested, I can apply the filter as this month and save. Now, this has given me an overview that in this month there were 34 prospects that were created and in this month there are 10 prospects that are interested and none of them is not interested. Okay. So, open works on the number of records that are open in your system. Periodic will work on the created date, like how many records were created today, yesterday, this month or last month or this quarter. Okay. Result will work on the close date. अगर आपके टेलीकॉलर्स ने जिस दिन पे जो लीड इंटरेस्टेड मार्क किया होगा उस दिन का वो क्लोज डेट ले लेगा. So you will get the analysis based on that. Now if I want to see that मेरे जो pending follow-ups है वो कौन से यूजर्स के हैं, सो आई विल जस्ट क्लिक ऑन पेंडिंग फॉलोअप्स. यहाँ पे मुझे दिख रहा है कि रहमत, पारती एंड भूमि, इनके पास प्रोस्पेक्ट्स के रिकॉर्ड्स हैं विच आर पेंडिंग फॉर फॉलोअप. आइदर दे हैव नॉट अपडेटेड द फॉलोअप डेट और नॉट दे हैव नॉट अपडेटेड द स्टेटस और they have not taken a follow from the prospect. So you can analyze from here. Again, if you want to get just a quick overview of the overall open leads, so you can just click on the prospect. यहाँ पे आपको दिखेगा कि फॉलोअप में 5 फॉलोअप मेरे ओवरड्यू में है, 1 टुडे का है और 18 ऐसे प्रोस्पेक्ट्स है जिसमें फॉलोअप डेट अपडेटेड ही नहीं है. So I can tell my telecallers that these are the 18 prospects जिनका follow up date updated नहीं है. Lead source, जैसे देख रहे हो there are 4 lead source which are not updated, so I can tell my telecallers to update the data. Product wise अगर आपको देखना है तो product wise में there are 4 that are empty and the other prospects are updated with the product details. The main thing is the status wise. My 12 prospects are still in the assigned status and 12 are in follow-up scheduled. So this follow-up schedule we need to analyze कि इनके follow-up date updated है या नहीं, या ये follow-ups overdue में है या नहीं, या upcoming follow-ups में है. You can get it from here. कौन से यूज़र के पास कितने prospects अभी open में है, you will get it from here. When you go to today's follow-up, you'll get to know like कौन से यूज़र के पास कौन सा prospect है. Okay, you can directly navigate from here to the prospects list. अगर मुझे देखने हैं कौन से 5 follow-ups है जो overdue है, I can click on overdue. और यहाँ पे मुझे और drill down करके analysis दे रहा है कि कौन से lead source updated नहीं है, कौन से products updated नहीं है, कौन सा prospect कौन से stage में है, and ये सारे prospect कौन से users के पास हैं. Okay, this is how you can analyze from the open dashboard like where your team is standing right now. Same for the calls. You can see when you click on the call module, you will see how many calls were answered, how many calls were not answered. That are the incoming calls. Outgoing calls answered, not answers. कौन से user ने call किया था, you will get to know that. If you want to see periodically, like this month how many calls were answered, so I can click on periodically. Total 65 number of calls were answered and 18 were not answered. Outgoing में 103 answered, not answered are 100. और कौन से users ने ये calls receive किए थे, you will get the complete analysis over here. So if I want to see that incoming में not answered are 18, this is a crucial part that why did they answer this calls. So you can click on not answered. और यहाँ पे कौन से user ने answer नहीं किए थे calls, वो आपको दिख जाएगा. Okay. Now this is a bird's eye view what a team leader or what a business owner can get. Also, we have made some predefined reports for you which will help you to get more deep analysis of the prospects. So to know that, go to the reports. So there are 5 reports that we have created. That is yesterday's call report, monthly call report, last 7-day report, daily call report, and also agent-wise prospect status report. So as a business owner or a team leader, if I want to know that on what stage the prospect is right now, I can just go to this report. I can check like the owners who are assigned over here, the prospect's name, which product the prospect has inquired for, what is his status right now, from which lead source I have received, and the created date. Okay. If I want to group this, like if I want to know for which user the prospect is in which stage and what is the total number of that stage. So what I can do is that I can just click on the owner and drag and drop it over here. So now मुझे owner wise, that is a telecaller wise counts दिखेंगे कौन से telecaller के पास कितने prospects हैं. As you can see, I have got the count of the numbers. Now if I want to drill more down, so यहाँ पे मैं देखूंगा status wise कि एक telecaller के पास अभी जो leads है या अभी जो prospects है वो कौन से status में है. So as I can see, भूमि के पास 7 है. So when I click, 3 assigned में है, एक interested में है और एक follow up scheduled है. Okay. So if I want to go more drill down, what I can do, I can go for a product wise drilling down. Now ये तो मुझे status wise दिख गया. Now मुझे इसको product wise देखना है. So जो follow up scheduled है, that are the main thing. So I'll click on this. So product number 2 के लिए there are 3 inquiries which are pending with Bhumi and which are in follow up status. So same you can do it for other users also. This report will give you a complete analysis of your prospect is standing in which status and if their follow-ups are scheduled and daily follow-ups are taken or not. So as we saw कि आप user wise कैसे prospect का data analyze कर सकते हो. Now इफ़ आई वांट टू नो कि मेरा कौन सा प्रोडक्ट डिमांड इन मार्केट में है, प्लस मुझे कौन सी लीड सोर्स जेन्युइन लीड्स दे रही है या जेन्युइन प्रोस्पेक्ट का डेटा दे रहा है, आई कैन एनालाइज दैट ऑल्सो. सो लेट्स टेक अ सिनेरियो. इफ आई वांट टू सी दैट हैज़ अ प्रोडक्ट और हैज़ अ स्टेटस, मेरे कौन से प्रोडक्ट कौन से स्टेटस में है अभी और उनका क्या डिमांड है मार्केट में. सो व्हाट आई विल डू, मैं स्टेटस पे ग्रुपिंग लगा दूंगा. सो यहाँ पे मेरे असाइन, इंटरेस्टेड एंड फॉलोअप में स्टेटस आ गए. अब मुझे देखना है कि इन स्टेटस में कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स हैं. सो आई कैन ग्रुप द प्रोडक्ट्स. ओके, नाउ आई कैन सी देयर आर 10 इंटरेस्टेड प्रोडक्ट्स. तो मुझे ये देखना है, तो मेरा प्रोडक्ट 1, 2 एंड 3 दे आर इंटरेस्टेड राइट नाउ. ओके, और मुझे और देखना है कि ये प्रोडक्ट्स के डेटा मुझे कौन सी लीड सोर्स से आया है. सो आई कैन गो फॉर अ लीड सोर्स. When I drill down more over here, I'll get the entire data. Ki this prospect has received to me from which lead source. Vice versa, you can change the grouping also. That which lead source is giving you more genuine leads and also giving business to your organization. So what I'll do, I'll group the lead source. So यहाँ पे मुझे मेरे lead source मिल गए. Okay? Now मुझे देखना है कि इन lead source में अभी जो प्रोस्पेक्ट्स है वो कौन से स्टेटस में है. सो आई विल ग्रुप द स्टेटस. ओके, सोशल मीडिया से मुझे 27 प्रोस्पेक्ट्स आए थे. सो उनमें से 11 आर इन स्केड्यूल्ड, 8 आर इंटरेस्टेड एंड असाइंड 8. गूगल से मुझे सिर्फ 2 आए थे. सो उनका स्टेटस क्या होगा, इंटरेस्टेड 1, फॉलो 1. सो नाउ आई कैन एनालाइज कि गूगल से जो मुझे डेटा आ रहा है that is not that appropriate where a lead is getting converted from my telecallers. So this is how you can monitor from the lead source or from the product on which status it is, which product is in demand in the market, which lead source is giving you a genuine leads which is about to get converted. Now coming back to next report, that is a daily call report. As telecallers are dealing every day with calls, so as a business owner or a team leader, for me it is important that how many calls a telecaller is receiving, what is his average call time. So I have this report. So this is a daily call report. So today, Vishal Lake has received 2 calls. Here it is giving me a direction also of the call. It was answered. It is an answered call and the direction is incoming call. Same if I want to analyze for other users, then I can analyze for other users also on daily call basis. You can monitor this report at the end of the day, like how many calls were received today from every telecaller. Same we have the yesterday call report. As a team leader, I want to know yesterday how many calls were answered. I can check from here. As I see, I have applied grouping in this report. So Ashmita has answered 26 calls and her duration, her average call duration is 9 minutes for every call. Okay, if I remove the grouping, it will give me the total number of calls and also the total duration of the entire team or the entire telecallers who are there in this report. Now I want to group them as we did it in the previous report. We'll do the same thing. I want to see, as a telecaller, what is the count of his call yesterday and what is the average duration. So I'll just drag and drop it over here. So now I can see user wise how many calls were received yesterday and what is the total duration. I want to drill down more. So what is the direction of the call where the calls were received. So I'll put the direction. Now if I open this, Ashmita answered 15 incoming calls and 11 outgoing calls, right? Now I want to see this calls were answered or not answered. So I'll put the call status also for grouping. This gives me an overview that Ashmita has answered 15 incoming calls, has taken 15 calls. Out of them, 15 were incoming calls and out of them, 13 were answered and 2 were not answered. So I can ask Ashmita, like, has she called the prospect back or no? Same we can do for the other users also. So this is the yesterday's call report. You can monitor the same report for last 7 days and monthly basis also. So this is how you can monitor your team's performance through the dashboard and through the reports, which will help them to improve the performance and the improvements in your business also.